Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm back on X4 Foundations, and I started off a series of videos on last time. It was the first one, which was looking at the young gun scenario and storyline, because I'm almost a complete beginner at this, really. Still don't know what the hell I'm doing on it. It's a very convoluted game, and it's quite difficult to get into, to be honest. That doesn't mean to say I'm not enjoying it, but it is a difficult game to get into. It certainly isn't a pick up and play type of game. So we're going to see how it goes. As you may be aware, if you've seen my videos before, they are unedited. What you see is what you get, and you will see me messing up and everything that the average person will do, I suppose. So if that's your kind of thing, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord, which I'll put a link in the description. So anyway, so last time we were following this guy. I can't remember his bloody name now. In fact, to be honest, I've just had a quick look in here, and I was hoping that there would be some in the logbook area, which I'm trying to find. There we are. I would have thought in this logbook area there would have been a log of what this. I can't remember the guy's name. The alien. We'll find out in due course. It's a few weeks since I've been on this, to be honest. I've been busy with one or two things, and struggled to get back onto this game, so I've kind of forgotten a little bit of where we were. But yeah, I don't know. They call him Botox or something. I don't know. It's something like that. But anyway, like I said, we'll find out. But yeah, I can't find a log of what we're supposed to be doing, which I find rather odd. And I did have somebody comment actually on the channel that you shouldn't really be having to look at videos and search the internet to find out how to play a game, and it is a little bit ridiculous, I have to say. You have got these tutorials on here, and as I said, I am enjoying the game. I like my space games, and it's a good game, but just on this issue here, for me, is a negative, and obviously for this other guy that was commenting, is a negative as well, because you shouldn't have to be looking and seeking information from other sources, really, to be able to play a game. And as I said, it's not the easiest of games to get into. But you look down here, I can't find a single note of where, what we're supposed to be doing. There's nothing there. Uh, if you look in missions, I mean, we're supposed to be on a mission in a sense, but there's nothing there at all. News, that's just news. There's nothing in there which is alerts. That's upkeep. I don't think there's anything in there. That's tips. No, all it says there is the inventory items are small things that you carry with you. The flight school has already taught you the basics of space flight, so there's just nothing there. I just don't understand it. There's nowhere else where you can find the information either. So if anybody's any idea, if you can find out how to catch up on the story, it would be much appreciated. Now, I do think, thinking about it, I thought I'd seen somewhere there was a codex type thing for finding stuff out about the game. Whether it's in that section, I don't know. So that's menu, that's player information, ship interactions. This is about, no, that's the map, isn't it? Yes, that's the map. Here we are. This is what I was, the encyclopedia. But I think this is just a general info type thing. I can't even get onto that. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Timeline. Ship comparison. Right, what's on the timeline? No, nothing on the timeline either. So there isn't really anything in there either. That just gives you general information about the game, the particular galaxy or whatever it is what we're playing in. You've got information on races and stuff like that. So yeah, I honestly don't know. I just don't know. That's tutorials and help. Missions, no, it's just missions management. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let's try and carry on and let's see how we go. So anyway, we got to this point where, now last time I was struggling to do this, this scan, which we need to do. And I found out, it was literally 2 minutes because I was playing around with it after I stopped the video. And I found out that it's not just a quick press like that. I was doing a quick press like that of the shoulder button and thinking there was something wrong. By the way, I'm playing this on GeForce now, so it's the PC game obviously, but it's on GeForce now. It's not on a PC using an Xbox controller. And yeah, what you've got to do is you've got to hold it in. I found. So if you hold it in, it then starts to scan. But if you hold it in too long, it turns red. Then it doesn't do anything there either. So you've got to get the timing right. You've got to get it so that you get rid of the fuzziness of the line, and just so when the line kind of narrows and sharpens up, you let go of the button. Like, I've just missed it. Like that. And then it sends out that scan. And as you can see, once I'd scanned, I have got this highlighted area in front of me, this icon, which is 16 kilometers away. So we've got to get there, haven't we? So what we need to do is, can we do auto? Oh, actually, do we need to select that? Or is it? I think using the controller, there's something else I found out as well. I was wondering how you select things, but from what I can gather, it auto selects things. As you can see there, the arrows are pointing to there, so I think it's already selected when you're playing with the controller. I haven't got my mouse with me at the moment, so let's select autopilot and see what that does. So yeah, so it is going then. So the autopilot is actually taking us there, which is good. And we'll see what happens when we get there. That bugs me as well. It's saying autopilot activated, shift plus A.
Autopilot disengaged.
But I'm using a controller. I'm not using a keyboard and mouse. So I wish it would actually tell you with the control method that you're using rather than a control method that you're not using. It would be a lot simpler. Perhaps, you know, they could do an update. Well, this game's been out for quite a while now. They've concentrated on. Oh, he's back.
Getting through the anomaly. It appears to require some speed to punch through.
Oh, he's come back. Whatever his name, old Botox. Can't remember his name, like I said. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, these devs they release DLCs and stuff like that, and the game still needs some polish, really. So yeah, just little things are quite annoying. But anyway, we carry on. So you know, I can't remember how to slowly. How do you actually slowly move in this game? I can't even remember how to do that. We've got autopilot there, but that's not what we want, is it? Ah. Click the left stick. Right.
It looks like you're trying to enter an anomaly. Would you like help with that?
Yeah, go on then. You can gain a speed boost by boosting. Alright, okay. Ah, right, we're through. Right, okay. That sorted that.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Ooh, new system.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
It took a moment to realign the frequency. It is just as I thought. You have made it through the anomaly and emerged in a distant region.
Ooh.
Your location is actually of great interest to me. Over the years, I have managed to pull sensor logs from passing ships to help further my work. I highlighted this as a prime location for my research, should I ever get the chance. While the previous anomaly is interesting, my findings point to something else here, which I expect will lead to a groundbreaking discovery. Allow me to guide you to a particular area.
Okie dokie. Where are we heading now then? So that one there, I presume. And you see how it auto locked onto that, didn't it? So shall we autopilot again? Seems like the easiest way to do it, to be honest.
Autopilot. Engaged.
We can't boost with autopilot, seemingly. Should be there in a bit anyway. Excuse me.
I am currently evaluating what equipment we will need to make the most of this location. Space here is wounded, with a scar in its fabric which seems to have healed multiple times. There is no record of any abnormal activity at these sites. To everyone else, this is simply an empty area of space. In my search for signals from long-lost boron, I have detected multiple scars in space which continue to spew a multitude of particles and radiation. In a bustling sector such as this, it would only be seen as background noise. However, some of the noise seems to have artificial form. We are going to tear this scar wide open and peer inside. Of course, the universe is a fickle thing. One miscalculation, and we may well destroy the whole system. Ha! Such stakes make this all the more exciting. Before we get started, allow me to reimburse you for your help so far. I do hope the Split don't mind me using their credit account to help fund our venture.
I'm sure they won't. Ooh, got 25,000 credits.
Now, the experiment. You will first need to place a satellite around this area in order for us to better understand its nature and how best to provoke the anomaly. I suggest you also deploy a resource probe so that we can see how the anomaly has affected the local environment. You should be able to acquire these deployable items from stations which offer upgrades. I know of such a station near your location. I will add the information to your map.
Right, deploy satellite resource probe available at stations where you can upgrade ships.
The placement must be precise.
So what does it mean by precise though? Do we need to be bang on that, or I don't know? Let's have a look in here. What's under modes? No, nothing there. I thought it was in here where you actually we don't want travel mode, do we? How do we deploy? Oh, deploy civilian satellite. Ah, right, okay, so we have got some then. Okay, so we want one satellite, and it did say satellite, didn't it? Satellite and resource probe, I think. So let's choose satellite.
Ah, good work. I'm receiving a much clearer signal from the tear. Almost immediately, I can see that there are far more gravimetric shears here compared to any other anomaly ever documented. That indicates mass. But of what? This shows some similarities with a jump gate event horizon. But there is something else. Could it be a temporal distortion? Perhaps dimensional? Very interesting. Would you please deploy a resource probe in the specified area? I'm curious of this environment.
Yep. Okay, so I'm assuming it's straight ahead again. So let's try that.
You will now be able to see the yields of the resources in the area, should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles, possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed. You will need a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly.
What the bloody hell's going off here?
Right equipment, we may be able to open the tail wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side.
Sugar, what was going off there?
Emergency.
This will likely end up in the ship's
Oh
destruction.
wow, what's gone
so
off?
I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
If you cannot reach a station, you don't have another ship to come and rescue you before... Great, message has gone off now. The ship must contain 3 antimatter cells, is it? Yeah.
That the ship will need to contain a small number of antimatter
Ah,
cells.
these...
The nearest station that has these ware available has been revealed for your convenience.
I honestly do not know what's going off, guys. It's gone totally... Who the hell is that talking to me? I am so confused. I have no idea. Check the mission briefing. But I'm in my space. I've lost my bloody ship. Absolutely lost my ship. So where is mission briefing?
The profits will be mine.
And who's he?
Help me.
Well, it's got to be under missions, surely. So under there. And missions. But it's like I said earlier, though. You look under missions and there's nothing there. Logbook. Nothing under logbook. Transaction. No. Messages. No. Just don't get it at all. Personnel management. Have you ever kind of felt like you lose the will to live? I'm absolutely, totally. As I said to you guys at the start, this my videos are as you see them and as you are playing the game, and I am now in this situation where
If we ever get to meet face to face,
somebody has blown me up. Is it this guy here? Who's he?
More stale than their humor.
Or is that, no, that's green, so that's my satellite, is it? I think that's, yeah, that's my satellite. But I can't even get to I don't think there's a station anywhere. There was one a while ago, but there's nothing now, is there? So right, let's have a look on the map. Oh, I can't, can I? Oh, I can. Thought I couldn't look at the map for a moment. Station, other stations. Where is that? Down there. What I'm trying to find out is how do I highlight that? Because I'm not sure it's been highlighted. Have I got an icon anywhere? Well, I'm going to travel a long way in a long time, aren't I? Yeah. Use this time to find other. Now, do you know what, guys? What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to load the game back in because I've just no idea what's happened there whatsoever. See if we can get back to where we were to start with. Now, if this is putting some of you off playing the game, if you've not played it before, I don't blame you. I have been told that, you know, if you can get into it, it's a brilliant game to play, but and I don't doubt it is, but it is very awkward to actually get sorted with it, you know, to understand what the hell you're doing. The autopilot, let's autopilot.
Engaged.
Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen again.
Autopilot disengaged.
Is he coming back, old Botox? Well, we've punched through anyway.
System. Grand exchange.
Can you hear me?
Oh, he's back.
Took a
That's
moment
good.
to realign the
Right,
frequency.
take two then, guys.
It's just as I thought. You have made it through the anomaly and emerged in a distant region. Your location is actually of great interest to me. Over the years, I have managed to pull sensor logs from passing ships to help further my work. I highlighted this as a prime location for my research, should I ever get the chance. While the previous anomaly is interesting, my findings point to something else here, which I expect will lead to a groundbreaking discovery. Allow me to guide you to a particular area.
Right, so that's where we're heading, isn't it?
Autopilot engaged.
What I do know though is this game is quite random in how it sets
I'm
itself up.
currently evaluating what equipment we will need to make the most of this location. Space here is wounded, with a scar in its fabric which seems to have healed multiple times. There is no record of any abnormal activity at these sites. To everyone else, this is simply an empty area of space. In my search for signals from long-lost boron, I have detected multiple scars in space which continue to spew a multitude of particles and radiation. In a bustling sector such as this, it would only be seen as background noise. However, some of the noise seems to have artificial form. We are going to tear this scar wide open and peer inside. Of course, the universe is a fickle thing. One miscalculation, and we may well destroy the whole system. Ha! Such stakes make this
If we get that far.
exciting. Before we get started, allow me to reimburse you for your help so far.
I wonder if I'm going
I
to
do
get
hope the
25,000
Spirit don't
here.
mind me using their credit account to help fund our venture.
Oh, I was right, look. I've got 25,000 credits.
Now,
Well,
the
35
experiment.
altogether.
You will first need to place a satellite around this area in order for us to better understand its nature and how best to provoke the anomaly. I suggest you also deploy a resource probe so that we can see how the anomaly has affected the local environment. You should be able to acquire these deployable items from stations which offer upgrades.
Right, well, let's get on with
I
that.
know of such a station near your location. I will add the information to your map.
Thank you. Right, let's get that deployed.
Good work. I'm receiving a much clearer signal from the tear. Almost immediately, I can see that there are far more gravimetric shears here compared to any other anomaly ever documented. That indicates mass. But of what? This shows some similarities with a jump gate event horizon. But there is something else. Could it be a temporal distortion? Perhaps dimensional? Very interesting. Would you please deploy a resource probe in this specified area? I'm curious of this environment.
Or is it that area? Right, okay. I think I made a mistake there.
You will now be able to see the yields of the resources in the area, should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles, possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed. We will need a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly. If we fit the ship with the right equipment, we may be able to open the tear wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side. This will likely end up in the ship's destruction, so I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
Alright, so I've now got 200,000 credits, okay. Ship must contain 3 antimatter cells. Right, okay, so we need to acquire a ship from somewhere then that contains 3 antimatter cells. Right. Now, I was going to say...
I have calculated that the ship will need to
In a
contain
minute.
a small number of antimatter cells. The nearest station that has this ware available has been revealed for your convenience.
Right, okay, so what I was saying was, I know this game is random, it's kind of procedural, so I think every time you play the game, from what I gather, it's slightly different. You may get an easier run of things. Check the mission briefing for details on your mission briefing. Right, where the hell do you find that though? Yeah, it randomizes basically what the galaxy is like. So you know, you may find that one time you have a quieter game, and another time you start a new game, it will be quite busy with lots of enemies flying around and attacking you and stuff like that. So I think that's one well, it's not a problem, but it's one issue you need to contend with the game. In that, you know, because it's quite random, you don't know what you're going to get each time you play it. So, you see, as we've just seen now, we've not been attacked again. So, that was obviously a pretty random event. I think a lesson learned from that is, like with many games, is save regularly. I think it has an autosave function on this, but we need to save regularly. Now, I'm still struggling. But please, somebody comment. Somebody who knows what they're doing on this game. 'Cause as you've probably gathered, I have no bloody idea what I'm doing on it. How do I find the mission briefing? I have absolutely no idea how to find the mission briefing. Logic would suggest it would be in this logbook area. But when you look in this logbook area, I mean, it says, yeah, drop a beacon near the anomaly to mark it on your map. Or beacon, right, okay, so we could drop a... Did we do the beacon? I can't remember. We did the satellite. What was the other thing we did? I can't remember what that was, just for the moment. Inventory items are small. He's here again.
Face to face. I do hope you can bring me some fresh tofu. The nuggets the split give me are more stale than their humor.
But it doesn't. Where does it say? I still can't fathom this out at all. Where does it say? Because am I actually in the mission area? I've absolutely no idea. It's so you've got missions there, right? Okay, so you see, you look in there. There's nothing there. How can you check a mission briefing if there aren't any missions? Is it that? No, that's not that. Just go back into there again. Factions, relations, statistics. I've been through all this, haven't I? Just covering old ground. So yeah, if anybody does know, please drop a comment. I have no idea how to find your mission briefing whatsoever. I just don't know. In fact, any instant tips anybody has, please drop a comment, because yeah, it is a really weird game to get into with very little information. So I can't see anything in there where I would find, apart from the mission area, in which there doesn't appear to be anything in the mission area. News alerts, upkeep, tips, general, no, nothing there. Transaction, messages, is it? No, not in messages. Personal management, account management.
The ship is in the correct position, but is missing some of the required equipment. Please take a look at the details I have provided.
Yep. The issue is, where do we find that information? So yeah, I have no idea. Keep saying that, don't I? We should stop coming up with these bloody messages as well. It's pissing me off. I know they're there to help, but when you're trying to sort something out, they can get quite annoying. So map, object list, property owned, mission offers, mission manager, the experiment. Is this where we find it? Ah, right. Okay, so it's under map then. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, doesn't it? Put in your mission that you're currently on in the map area. Instead of in the mission area in the logbook. I don't know. Right, so I believe we are ready to move to more active stage on our research. We will attempt to widen the anomaly to gain a clearer reading of what could be on the other side, assuming it is in the form of tear through space, or some form of tear through space. As with most experiments worth mentioning, this one will involve some explosives and a risk to the local environment. But I have the utmost confidence that we shall achieve our goals to the highest standard, deliver a ship with the following criteria. So 3 antimatter cells. Yeah, so that's what we want. The nearest factory is ARG antimatter cell factory, black hole sun.
The ship is in the correct position, but is missing some of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
required
yeah,
equipment.
yeah, we know all about
Please
that.
take a look at the details I have provided.
Yep, we're just looking at. We've just found them. We've just found them, so that's fine. That's fine. So mission open briefing. So that's basically the same as what we just read, isn't it? So right, ARG we're looking for. So where's this ARG? What is going on about? Object list. Property owned, mission offers, mission manager information, manage object list. Stations. I'm looking for this place is talking about ships. We've got that. Deployables. Yeah, that's what we deployed already, isn't it? Is it that there? That says TFL Silicon Refinery though. That looks like another ship. Hmm. Don't know.
The ship is in the correct position, but is missing some of the required equipment. Please take a look at the details I have provided.
So the new factory, ARG Anime Factory, Black Hole, right? Black Hole Sun 4. So where actually are we here then? Didn't want to do that. Ah, Black Hole Sun. Right, okay. And we are in Grand Exchange, are we? So I think we're in Grand Exchange. Or is that what's this orange pawn as well? How do we find out what the icons mean? I always thought our ship were a green arrow or something. It doesn't appear to be showing up like that, does it? So, now there's two black holes. I've just noticed there's two black hole suns there. Ah, it's there. There, right, okay, so it's that. But how do I select that? This is where I think you need a mouse. Let me just grab my mouse quickly. See if I can click on that.
Position, but is missing some of the required equipment. Please take a look at the details I have provided.
So I've highlighted it. Can we just get back through this anomaly? How do we get back through this anomaly? Where's this anomaly going? Oh, there's our probes. Look, satellite. Two probes and a satellite. There doesn't appear to be anything lit up at all. So back to the map. If you right click, right click, okay, right click, information, start guide, right, okay, right. So if I back out of that, it's still not showing anything though, is it?
The ship is in the correct position, but is missing some of the required equipment. Please take a look at the details I have provided.
Let's see what you have for me today. You have some interesting cargo there. Dump the cargo. No, that would not be profitable. You make me sick. You really shouldn't have done that.
I have no idea who that is.
Autopilot
Let's autopilot.
disengaged.
Oh, autopilot disengaged.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh.
Autopilot disengaged.
No. Will it not autopilot to there? What's that there?
I've got you in my sights.
S- Some pirate or something after me. Superhighway, but why am I not? Why can't I autopilot to it? I don't think that's where I came through though earlier on, is it? I'm just totally disorientated, I have to say. So, all right, that's me there, isn't it? Right, that's me there. But yeah, how I get to there, I have no idea at all. Start guidance to object. So that's flashing. But I've got nothing up on my screen. Absolutely. I mean, I'm sorry this is me such a boring video, guys, really. But I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up just to show people what it's like for noobs, this game. As I said, I'm only really doing it because I like space games and it looked an interesting game. But, you know, from a YouTubing point of view, I don't know what it's coming across like. Whether anybody's finding it interesting or what, I have no idea. But I certainly have no bloody idea whatsoever. I've started the guidance to where I want to go. The only thing that I can see is this place here. I can't autopilot to it.
Autopilot disengaged.
All that says is autopilot disengaged. It's saying fly to Argon equipment dock. Find way to Grand Exchange 3, is that? So perhaps, do I need to get to unknown object? That's resource probe. That's me. I think I need to get to that. Right, let's start guidance to there then.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh.
Autopilot disengaged.
I can't work out why the autopilot's not working. Right, so we're getting closer to this gate at last. I don't know why it won't autopilot into it though.
Autopilot disengaged.
Just keep saying autopilot disengaged, so I don't know what's happening there at all. Right, we're gradually getting there. I can't really remember how to fly quickly. I'm using the boost and I'm using my left trigger, but the boost obviously needs recharging in between uses. So I'm not actually able to get to this highway. I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, really is honestly, I've tried a couple of videos now where I've tried not to look up too much information, but I think if I'm going to carry on with this series, I'm going to really have to like this YouTube, sorry, not YouTube, this commenter said to have a look at some videos, at other people's videos. I don't know, it kind of defeats what I wanted to do, really. I wanted to try and play the game myself, but I can't see any other way, if I'm honest. Let's just try going into here anyway, if I can bloody get there. I can only assume it's not autopiloting because I've not highlighted it. I don't, but I'm sure I put guidance down. Where's the highway? It's there, isn't it? See, it says stop guidance, so start guidance. Would it autopilot now?
Autopilot disengaged.
No, it's just honestly. Modes, travel mode, or is it travel mode? Oh, I forgot about that bloody travel mode. Fucking hell. Sorry about that. Totally forgot about travel mode.
Entering Grand Exchange 4.
Right, so I'm in Grand Exchange 4. Oh, so that's taking me up there. How do I bloody hell do I get back to here? That's taking me to Grand Exchange 4, so that's no good. That's a refinery. Factory. That's a refinery. That's the satellite. I must have to get back through that breach then, is what I'm thinking, but... yeah. Don't know. Let's get back there then. Oh, why did I forget travel mode? So back we go again. I'm assuming this is the right one. I think it looks like you're keeping to the right. So let's get through here.
Entering Grand Exchange 1.
So that's brought us back here. Right, that's a station. Grand Exchange 1. Okay, so let's have a look at the old map again. And what's that? Oh, that's my probe, isn't it? That's a ship, that's a ship.
Drill. Mineral. Vanguard.
Yeah, there's nothing there, so it must be back here, is all I can say. Start guiding us to object. Let's get back to there. So yes, I do have to point it towards there, don't I? So right, back over here we go. And I'm kind of just assuming that we need to get back through this anomaly we came through. But we also need to buy a ship from somewhere as well. It's not we're just getting these ARGs or whatever they are, but we need to get a ship. I don't want to be blowing this ship up, obviously. Right, so we're back where our pros are. Let's go down to this this thing down here. Oh no, we're getting attacked again. And we can't use travel mode either. I can't remember how to get my weapons up, guys, as well either.
Ejecting.
I'm ejected now.
Emergency eject successful.
Ah, dear, honestly. Right, guys, I'm really going to call it a day at that. I really am. This game is really I'm tempted to say quite confusing, but no, very confusing, I have to say, and I think it really needs a lot of practice. And what have you. If you want me to carry it on, please tell me in the comments, because, like I said, I don't know, what kind of sort of viewing this is creating. It's not my usual video. I mean, yes, I do make mistakes, like everybody does on games, but I'm making it look like I'm thick as pudding here. So yeah, let me know if you want me to carry it on. I will endeavour to try and learn a little bit more about it, though. I think to carry it on a bit more. And likewise, if you're not bothered about it, then please also let me know. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you made it this far, please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And please subscribe to the channel, for I do have more videos and better videos than this, I have to say. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.